Boogie, drop that beat.
Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Talking Out Loud with Miss Talkative. Everything I say is my own opinion, alleged, and strictly entertainment purposes. Remember, I'm just talking out loud. Please like, share, subscribe. Comment on the video, let me know what you think. Y'all, there was a lot of people that keep saying that Melody is still acting bitter towards Martell. And even on the last episode when Melody sat down with Martell, and she stated that they are not in a good place and they're never going to be in a good place. And people kept saying it was Melody, that she was the bitter one. And I, for one, I didn't see a bitter Melody or a bitter ex-wife. I seen somebody that was trying to set her boundaries and move on from a good-for-nothing ex that kept trying to hold her back and trying to turn everybody against her. But after reading the U.S. Sun article that was written up about their court case and pending trial, I say Melody wasn't bitter at all. I mean, I knew she wasn't, but to the people in the back that's not looking at the same Love and Marriage Huntsville show that everybody else is looking at, Melody was not bitter. Melody was mad. She was probably pissed off at Martell and the court system for that matter, because here's a mother that she's a mother that is trying to do the right thing regarding her kids, and she's trying to abide by their agreement in the child custody case, and by doing so she's not able to fully protect her kids from this monster of a father that they have. It's like, how is she supposed to come on camera and be friends with somebody that is bringing harm to her kids, and the courts are aware of it, and they're still having her turn them over to him every other week? To a man, she's supposed to just let her kids go with a man that can't even feed them most of the time, to the point where she has to send groceries. I mean, most moms, even if they low on food, they gonna make a meal out of something. But his sorry behind, what he does, he got to have her send food because he didn't wasted all his money on doing not business savvy, or not being conductive with his money. He can't even act right at the kids' school. So if he's embarrassing them at the school, we can only imagine what happens at home behind closed doors. But I bet he's made good on every threat that he's made towards the kids to tear their behind up, because he can't deal with the fact that he lost his family to a whore, and the Eminem kids remind him of their mother. It's like the kids, because they are they're a product of their mother, and they're smart, they're intelligent and stuff like that, not to mention that they got her whole face. They remind him of her. So the only way he can deal with what he lost is to attack them, make them feel low, because he can't get to their mother. I don't understand. There's nothing you can tell me that them kids have done to warrant his type of behavior. It's like the Eminem kids, they can't be that much to deal with. They walk around saying yes ma'am, no ma'am, yes sir, no sir. So how do you go from being this polite, well-mannered child to warranted to being tore up? It doesn't even fit the profile. It's like him allegedly choking and punching his son, knowing that his son can't fight back. I guess he thought that he was really, really a man when he was up there trying to manhandle his son. I feel like Martell should have been arrested for manhandling his son on the spot. As soon as it was reported, I feel like he should have been arrested. Martell, he works out on a daily. So he has, he has that body strength and stuff like that. His son is probably about 70 pounds. So people, can call Melody whatever, bitter, whatever they want, because I feel like Melody is dealing with things the way Melody has to deal with things, and still she has to go to work. Love and Marriage Huntsville, believe it or not, she does work there. She has to go to work and show up and not basically trying to deal with the pain that she's dealing with, how he's treating her kids, because she doesn't want the kids' issues on the show. She don't want to embarrass her kids like Martell want to embarrass the kids. She doesn't want to bring the kids' issues onto the show. She doesn't mind her issues, some of her issues, but when it comes to the kids, I can understand her being off limits, especially when they're not able to be filmed. But it's like, how can Melody even begin to make amends, as people keep on saying, oh, she need to move on and try to co-parent and stuff like that and let it go. I don't blame Melody. I wouldn't let nothing go. Not when it got to this magnitude where he is attacking her kids. No, she don't need to make amends with Martell. Not especially knowing what he's doing to her kids, and the courts are insisting or are assisting him the opportunity to continue to harass them and to to manhandle them. It makes no sense. It's like Martell trying to exchange the kids. What did he say? In exchange for the kids to be on TV, if he will substitute it for him being able to use corporal punishment. It's like, that should have been immediate grounds for removal of the Eminem kids from his care. But because who deliberately acts to use corporal punishment against their kids? It's like, who in their right mind would even think to say, okay, well, yeah, they can go on TV if I can use corporal punishment. It's like, what is it with this corporal punishment with him? Maybe somebody needs to use the same corporal punishment that he's tried on his kids. They need to use it against him. But yet the courts want Melody to go to mediation. Mediation for what? It's like, all the courts need to do is review the court case and listen to the kids. This is well past mediation. This cannot be mediated. They cannot, there's no middle ground. There's only an end game. Take the kids from Martell, and when he gets better, when he gets more stability, and gets his therapy that he's needed, then maybe he can start off with a couple of hours supervised visitation and move on from there as time, or as he starts to heal and as he starts to progress with his therapy. But it's like Martell, them kids should have just been removed from him. It's like, he should not be allowed all these chances to get it right, or working things out, because Martell needs to be held accountable. People, they react to to consequences, pain and consequence. And Martell fits that profile where you can't just tell him what he's doing wrong. You have to make him accountable and give him consequences. He doesn't react well to just talking it out, or because first of all, Martell can't talk. Martell screams. And if he's not getting consequences, then Martell is not listening. He should not, in my opinion, he should not be allowed to continue access to be able to, continue his torturing of the kids, which, he thinks is actually hurting Melody, which it is, because anytime you hurt the kids, you're hurting the mother. But he doesn't care because he look at it like they kids, they'll get over it, or he look at it like it's he's just punishing him. But he's using these kids as his punching bag for how he really feel towards their mother. And I know every time it's his week, the kids probably feel like they're I don't want to go. It's like they probably don't even want to get in the car with him. So the next time people want to sit up and tell Melody that she need to get over it, she need to move on, she's still stuck in time. Yeah, she's stuck in time because Martell is having her stuck in time because he can't leave her kids alone. He can't get to her because, yes, she has security and stuff. But what about the kids? She can't send security with the kids over to, I know she wish she could, and I know she will pay for it. If Martell would allow the kids, but Martell not going to allow no security in his house because he is the doggone attacker. So, but I wish the courts could send somebody with the kids that could look after the kids, or have a mediator in Martell's home for them 7 days. I believe Melody would pay for it just to protect her kids. But like I said, the next time people want to say that Melody needs to move on and she's still bitter, no, she's not bitter. She's mad as hell, and she's mad at Martell and the court system because both of them are playing in her face and abusing her and allowing Martell to get away with attacking and abusing her kids allegedly. And that's just my opinion. I'm just talking out loud. Please like, share, subscribe, comment on my video. Let me know what you think.